Topolsky here at the World Gym Arena for another episode of The Row. And what a main event we have scheduled. I want to bring in my broadcast colleague, Brad Gilmore, to discuss it. Brad, here it is tonight. It doesn't get much bigger than this. Arguably the biggest main event we've had in some time here. And that's saying something because we had Booker T and Rex Andrews just a few weeks ago. But 6 championships between them. One, a former 3-time Reality of Wrestling champion, the youngest in the history of pro wrestling. The other, the taker of arms, the taker of titles, one more time.
Yeah, we saw these two main event Summer of Champions last year, and then Gino making his presence felt in that match. The last stand, Booker T, Rex Andrews, and then we saw what happened last week. Gino putting hands on Booker T, Rex Andrews confronting Gino in the middle of the squared circle, and then Booker T making this match for tonight, the Reality Wrestling Championship, Gino, Rex Andrews. I can't believe how we got here.
Yeah.
It was a winding path to get here, but we're here.
Yeah, all hell broke loose last week right here at the World Gym Arena, and we expect it to happen again here tonight with the Reality of Wrestling Championship hanging in the balance, and of course that will be in our main event. In addition to that, the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship also up for grabs. You know, you talk about legacies and the mysterious Q, obviously the franchise, one of the all-time greats here at the Row, but Ruthless Ryan Davidson has had his number. He's had everyone's number this year. He is lean, he's trim, he's looking better than he ever has. He's the Texas champion and he is very dominant, but tonight he goes up against Allday Will Lockhart, and he's been making quite a name for himself since breaking away from Legion.
And Allday Will Lockhart won this opportunity at Row on the Rise. He beat 4 other competitors to become the #1 contender for the Texas Championship. But here's the thing. When you go against a guy like Ruthless Ryan Davidson, you just don't have to be physically opposing to him. You don't have to outsmart him in the ring. You have to outsmart him in every facet of this game. Ruthless Ryan Davidson is one of the smartest competitors to ever step foot in a Reality of Wrestling ring, and you've got to think he is game planned and strategized for Allday Will Lockhart.
Absolutely, and we're going to start the action off here tonight with 2 rising stars in professional wrestling as well. Terrale Tempo going one-on-one with Chad Skywalker. Chad Skywalker doing things that defy gravity inside the ring. And of course, Terrale Tempo, a former Reality of Wrestling TV champion.
Well, can he keep up the tempo? Can Chad Skywalker keep the tempo going against Terrale Tempo? We're going to find out, Matt Topolsky.
That's our opening match, and it's right now.
Introducing first, from Little 5 Points District, Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 185 pounds, Chad Skywalker.
Our opening contest this week on the Reality of Wrestling features 2 of the fastest rising stars in pro wrestling today. Chad Skywalker, a man who seemingly defies gravity almost every time he steps inside the ring, versus Terrale Tempo, a former Reality of Wrestling TV champion. And certainly you can respect the athleticism and incredible level of skill from Chad Skywalker, but he has not been making an effort to win any sort of members of the Row Nation over here. This guy is just conceited. He is one narcissistic athlete, Brad Gilmore.
That's what I was going to say. You can respect him for his high-flying ability. Oh, look at that, teasing the fans. But definitely you cannot praise him for his bad attitude.
And his opponent, making his way into the ring from Levelland, Texas, weighing in at 236 pounds, Terrale Tempo.
Well, if Terrale Tempo has anything to say about it tonight, maybe Chad Skywalker's final live stream. The former TV champion is in the house and he's ready to push the tempo. Electrifying night of action scheduled here on the Reality of Wrestling. We have the Texas Championship up for grabs as well as the Reality of Wrestling Championship. That's right, the Bear, Ruthless Ryan Davidson is in action. And Rex Andrews versus Gino one more time.
Big night of action, but this is a big opportunity for Terrale Tempo and for Chad Skywalker. A lot of movement in every championship division here in Reality of Wrestling. And you know, on a night where all eyes are on the main event, this is a good opportunity to prove yourself.
No question about it, and this really is a proving ground. You talk about proving yourself. I mean, Chad Skywalker has certainly proved to everyone he belongs when it comes to his skill, his acumen inside the squared circle. But he loves to cut corners, and he will bend and break every rule in the book to get an advantage, and Terrale Tempo better be aware of that in this opening matchup here tonight. The reality of wrestling is always on. We want to invite everyone who may be new to the Row to check out, subscribe as well to our YouTube channel. We're available on social media, Twitter, Facebook. Get involved in the conversation and be a part of the Row Nation. And unfortunately, you will even see some Chad Skywalker on there.
Chad Skywalker breaking it though with his foot. Referee needs to get him off. Needs to get Terrale Tempo off here.
I gotta say, Brad Gilmore, that was about the slowest 5 count I have ever seen.
Yeah, more like a 25 count on that one. Oh, wow.
I mean, perhaps even head official Isaac Bullion cannot be impartial with Chad Skywalker in there.
These two deadly athletes. I think that was a little bit of a rope-a-dope strategy there by Terrale Tempo. Oh, wow, look at that athleticism. Both these men, great athletes. Oh!
Tempo used Chad Skywalker as a human springboard right there. And now he's going to spring up and drop that elbow right into the heart of Chad Skywalker if he's got one. Cover here. Kick out at 1, a defiant kick out from Skywalker. A lot of athleticism in there. Both of these two can be high flyers if necessary. Terrale Tempo has that size advantage, but not by much. Athleticism versus that speed, if you will, and defying gravity from Chad Skywalker. If you had your money on one or the other, what are you looking at here, Brad?
Well, I'm looking at Terrale Tempo to slow down Chad Skywalker like he's doing right now. He's using every move in his arsenal, to slow the defying gravity one down. And here's the thing about Terrale Tempo. He's got an amateur boxing background. He almost went professional in mixed martial arts. He has many tools in his tool bag. Oh! He's just always looking for the right time to use them. And look at that. Pure athleticism. And what a kick.
Terrale Tempo just dropped a missile on him. And Chad Skywalker ejected out of the ring.
Chad Skywalker felt the force that time. Terrale Tempo with a heel right to a chin.
Terrale Tempo bringing the World Gym Arena to its feet. It's like a college pep rally in here. And now Chad Skywalker looking like he's going to get the hell out of here. No, slides back into the ring. Playing a little possum there.
Wait a minute.
Over the top, but he gets caught in midair at Terrale Tempo. Oh, look at that. He's got a hold of the beard there, Brad.
Got a hold of the beard. Oh. Isaac Bullion. Oh, wait, wow. And a kick right to the temple of Terrale Tempo. Send him into those steel steps.
Well, Tempo had this match under control.
I had a feeling, though, Matt Topolsky, that maneuver right there by Chad Skywalker was not inadvertent. He knew exactly where he was and exactly what he was doing.
Look at Skywalker. He'll take a count-out victory here. He's telling the official to speed it up. He doesn't give a damn how he gets the W. He just wants it.
Crowd behind him.
Himself.
Oh, wait, Terrale Tempo just stumbled. I think his equilibrium completely thrown from that shot to the temple.
He's got 1 second.
Oh, and he beats the count. Oh, my Lord, look at that.
It's a boot party here from Skywalker. Cover. Shoving that forearm directly into the face once again. Oh, and now dropping a leg right across the throat. Trying to crush the gullet of Terrale Tempo there. Now Tempo battling back. This is a physical affair, Brad Gilmore, for our opening contest. Irish whip. Over the top. Oh, and security the back of the head from Chad Skywalker. Goes for the cover here, hooks the leg, 2. Tempo slips out the back door with a second to spare. but the momentum has shifted dramatically in this matchup, and now it is Chad Skywalker on the offensive.
Chad Skywalker, ever since that move outside, that kick to the head, has been on top of Terrale Tempo. But just as I say that, Terrale Tempo maybe get a second win.
Went back to that enziguri. This time misses. Side suplex with a bridge cover. Center of the ring. Kick out at 2 3/4. Tempo building quite a resume for himself here at the Reality of Wrestling. Chad Skywalker still working to make a permanent name for himself here, but he has been impressive in the first few months of his Reality of Wrestling career. This could be a watershed victory for Skywalker if he gets through Tempo here tonight, who is a former TV champ. But right now, European uppercuts in the corner and Tempo in control.
But look at Tempo, look at his footwork. You can tell he still doesn't have all of his wits about him. That shot took a hell of a lot out of him. And
MMA and boxing background there. Some real heavy shots here. He is just unloading. Looking for that sliced bread.
There you go.
He hit it. He hit it. Chad Skywalker to defeat Terrale Tempo 2. Tempo kicked out.
Tempo kicked out, but now look at Chad Skywalker and a great submission hold. Look at that! Crank it back on his neck!
Oh, it could be lights out right here for Terrale Tempo. He is nowhere close to a rope to break this hold.
Just cranking back on that neck is Chad Skywalker. Skywalker pulling out all the stops to beat Tempo here this evening. But wait a minute, Tempo finding a way.
That's just remarkable strength by Terrale Tempo. What a back body drop, delayed in midair.
And now both men are down. Referee Isaac Bullion count up to 10. If no man can answer the call, there's a double count out. Match goes down the history books as a draw. Behind Terrale Tempo. Oh, what a big clothesline, man.
Into that drop kick. An exploding drop kick here. Ducks underneath. Elbow to the face. Tempo springs up. It's fifth gear time.
Tempo feeling it. Can we see it? Oh, big scoop slam.
Power slam here. Cover hooks the leg. Center of the ring. Skywalker somehow, some way gets that shoulder up to break the pin, and now Terrale Tempo saying it's time to pay the check, paying dividends, and he's looking for it.
Will Skywalker have it scouted? Wait a minute.
Reversal here.
Oh, wow.
Knee right to the temple.
Tempo, but Tempo stays on his feet. Chad Skywalker.
Oh, Senton over the top. Oh, my goodness. Chad Skywalker not trying to make friends here tonight, but he is looking for the biggest win of his young career. Senton over the top. Cover here. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Terrale Tempo will not stay down, and the match continues.
And look at the face of Chad Skywalker. He didn't know what the hell to do.
This is your opening match on what will be a title-filled edition of the Reality of Wrestling this week.
Oh, wow.
A pump kick right to the face of Tempo. He was on his knees.
He might have been knocked out there. Tempo barely moving. Chad Skywalker, man.
Oh! A huge high-risk maneuver there doesn't pay off. Wait, he caught him in midair. He caught him in midair.
It did pay off. It did pay off for the form of pay and dividends.
Cover 1, 2. He just cashed the check.
Here is your winner, Terrale
this week on the road.
What an incredible comeback from Terrale Tempo. After being kicked in the side of the head, losing his equilibrium when he went into those steel steps, he found a way, he found his footing, and he set the tempo for the rest of the match and picked up a huge win. Wow. One of the greatest comebacks I've seen in reality wrestling.
Unbelievable. We go back and take a look at this replay courtesy of the king of solar screens. Chad Skywalker caught in mid-air. And Terrale Tempo with that incredible power, after a war of attrition, he still had enough to turn it into paying dividends. 1, 2, 3. Tempo with the dub.
Row Nation, I'm Ashley Bull, backstage here with the current Texas heavyweight champion, Ruthless Ryan Davidson. Now, Ryan, tonight you have a title defense against Allday Will Lockhart for the Texas Championship. And this is his first title match opportunity that he's been given. What are your thoughts?
Allday Willie Lockhart. Ooh, that's a mouthful. I don't know if that name resonates with me. I think I'm going to call him Propane. Why? Because that man's all gassed up. I mean, and rightfully so. He's went ahead and defeated not 1, not 2, but 4 different competitors to get his shining moment of an opportunity after my Texas championship. But I couldn't help but notice old little Willie Lockhart doesn't seem to like me too much. In fact, there's a lot of people in the Row universe that don't really care for me too much. But see, it's not by the words that I speak or the actions that I create. I think it's a constant reminder of myself that compared to you, Willie Lockhart, you're just inferior compared to me. But don't worry, because I know that you are foaming at the mouth for an opportunity at this. And you want a seat at the big boys table, but unfortunately for you, there's only one seat at the head of that table, and that seat's mine. But don't worry, sweetheart, I never let somebody come into my house without getting a plate. Pain and punishment is what I'm going to dish out, and I got plates and plates and plates just for you, and I hope you're hungry. Showcasing my world-traveled skills, establishing my dominance, proving yet again that I am the best competitor in reality wrestling's past, present, and future is not something that I'm going to show periodically, Willie. That's something that I can do all damn day. Answer the call or get mauled.
And that was the last time I shoulder checked Big Rig. Things that make you go, You know what I'm saying?
What? What are you talking about?
You've been quiet this whole time. What's going on? Cam, you've been quiet since we got here.
I don't know. Maybe, like, the match next week with Fat 2, it's in my head a little bit, man. I haven't been myself. Maybe everything they're saying is true. Maybe I can't go in there and beat him. Maybe I can't fight Fat 2. I don't know.
You're worried about Fat 2? You're a former television champion. We're former tag team champions. You've even beaten me a couple of times. Steel cage, whatever. The fact of the matter is, you're one of the all-time greats here. The Cool is one of the most legendary teams in reality wrestling history, and here you are, afraid of Jacob Fat 2.
You're right. You're right, I needed that. You're right, next week I'm going to prove them all wrong. Everyone that's saying I'm going to get murdered, I'm not going to survive. Next week, I prove them all wrong. You know what? Thank you. I needed that.
Mira, te quiero pedir un favor, nomás uno, ¿ok? Tú me ayudas a mí y yo te ayudo a ti, ¿ok? Nomás esta noche, nomás un trabajo para mí, ¿ok? Mira. ¿Ok? Bien, ok. Gracias.
For over 13 years, the King of Solar Screens has been an industry leader, and we proudly use 100% American-made products. Home of the $55 any size, any color solar screen.
Well, what about arches?
$55.
What about circles?
$55.
What about rectangles?
$55.
Any size, any color, installed free.
The King of Solar Screens, on time, every time.
Now can you dig that, sucker?
Introducing first, his opponent from Houston,
anticipation here at the World Gym Arena. Getting a shot at the Reality Wrestling Texas Championship that he won, beating 4 other men, including J.J. Blake, the Mysterious Q, and Zach Mason, and Cameron Cole. He has definitely earned this opportunity. I think he just winked at you.
He pointed at me and said, "Great job," and then he winked at you.
And his opponent, fighting out of Bel Air, Texas, weighing in at 260 pounds, he's the Reality of Wrestling Texas champion, the Bear, Ruthless Ryan Davidson.
While Ashley Bull nailed it in the introduction, fighting out of, because that's exactly what Ruthless Ryan Davidson's game plan is and will always be, to fight. He is going to bring the fight, and whether you love him or you hate him, you got to respect him, because when he calls himself the cornerstone, he ain't lying. That right there is the Reality of Wrestling Texas champion. That right there is a Triple Crown champion. And if Allday Will Lockhart wants to climb the ladder to superstardom, the opportunity is standing right in front of him.
Absolutely. Since returning from Japan, the Bear has been one of the most dominant competitors here at Reality of Wrestling. A championship-filled night of action here at the Reality of Wrestling. After that great win by Terrale Tempo, can there be another great win by Allday Will Lockhart?
And how about this for an appetizer to what we're going to see later on here tonight, Brad?
All right, still to come in our main event, the Reality of Wrestling Championship on the line as well. Gino versus Rex Andrews, the champion.
Siblings here tonight, Brad. All damn day.
He brought the whole city of New Richmond, Wisconsin here with him.
The most overlooked of the Lockharts. And now in the spotlight. But will the spotlight be too bright for Allday? Davidson, a little mockery, and here we go. In this broadcast in the past, we've talked about athletes like Aiden Cristiano and how they have reinvented themselves physically. Here is another in Ruthless Ryan Davidson. The last 12 to 18 months, almost a rebirth, if you will, of his physicality and his performances. Then he goes to Japan, dominates there, becomes an even better athlete, comes back to the Reality of Wrestling and captures the Texas Championship, defeating both Mike Orlando and the Mysterious Q, then follows it up with a one-on-one clean pinfall of the Mysterious Q. Ryan Davidson, arguably the hottest property in the row right now.
Oh, wow.
Shoulder block from the Bear, who says, answer the call or get mauled. We will see what Allday Will Lockhart chooses to do here tonight. And of course, stick around because the Reality of Wrestling Championship is up in our main event. Rex Andrews and Gino, 2 superstars in professional wrestling. The sky is the limit for both. Rex Andrews, the precision tactician. Gino, the sky is the limit. Who knows what the future has in store for the former 3-time champion, El Campeon. But right now, the Texas title is up for grabs. And could Will Lockhart become just the 4th person in its history to capture the title?
Will Lockhart definitely not afraid of the Bear, although he should be. For every reason that you just laid out, and hold on.
There's one good reason right there. Oh, Hurricane Rana from the challenger.
And now Will Lockhart getting fired up. Up and over from Allday, Will Lockhart. And now he's going back up top, Matt Topolsky. This seems to be the strategy he's trying to implement to topple the bear. Oh, wait a minute. And a big bear claw knocks him off the apron.
That's why Ruthless Ryan Davidson stays grounded. There's no wasted motion or energy from Ryan Davidson. You're not going to see him going to the top rope, leaping off, exposing himself to more risk than necessary. This is a veteran professional wrestler, and you're seeing Ryan Davidson right now, taking Will Lockhart to school.
Wow! What a chop by the bear from Bel Air. No. Oh! An inverted suplex onto the apron.
That is steel and exposed wood. Ryan Davidson sentoning on the challenger. Will it be enough? Cover here, too. The bear did not hook the leg, and that may have made the difference. Will Lockhart is going to have to feed off the energy of the third and fourth and fifth sibling here tonight that were chanting his name earlier. He's going to have a shot against Ryan Davidson, who is now dragging the challenger into deep water here. Irish whip.
Oh, my goodness.
Knee right into the stomach. Kick out from Will Lockhart, but you can see the punishment starting to take effect. The totality of what Ryan Davidson can do to another man. Now just face-palming Will Lockhart.
You know, this is definitely not turning out how Will Lockhart thought it would. I caught up with Will Lockhart earlier today, asked him what were his thoughts going into this match against the bear. He responded by saying, "You saw the Revenant, right?" And he walked away. But it's not playing out the same way that it did for Leo. Oh!
Well, and if we're being honest here, Leo also took an ass kicking in that movie.
Well, right now, the tables have been turned.
Ryan Davidson's talking trash to Will Lockhart while he beats him up. I mean, the overwhelming confidence. Call it cocky if you want.
Oh, wow.
But that is the modus operandi for the Texas champion.
Oh!
Allday with a desperation DDT. Can he get back to his feet and get back in this match? This matchup is for the Reality of Wrestling Texas Championship. It's a title that's been held by three athletes. The Mysterious Q, Rex Andrews, and Ruthless Ryan Davidson. Three members of the Mount Rushmore of Reality of Wrestling. Could, will, Allday Lockhart be number 4? Back elbow. Oh, senton of his own. The challenger hooks the leg. 2. Ryan Davidson kicks out, and he looks a little surprised about what's happening in there.
Absolutely, Matt Topolsky. It's not going the way the bear envisioned it, and now reverse neck breaker by Allday Will Lockhart.
Cover here again to win the Texas Championship. Oh my, 2.5.
I jumped out of my seat on that one, Matt Topolsky. I thought Will Lockhart might have pulled it off and made history. He's trying to pick up the bear. Oh, and a rake to the back.
Was looking for snake eyes. The challenger had something else in mind. Spine buster there. Cover 1, 2. Oh my! Another near fall. But you can sense it. Some doubt perhaps starting to creep in the the mind of Ryan Davidson. Perhaps more belief creeping in the mind of Will Allday Lockhart here. Responds with an elbow to the throat. Suplex attempt over the top. Pele kick to the back of the head. Might have been looking for a shining wizard there. Didn't hit the mark. Looks for a delayed neck breaker. Reversal here. Another reversal. Use the crown of his head there. Goes for that enziguri. Ryan Davidson responds with a bear lariat. And it turns all day inside out. Still champ. The bear.
Winner and still the Texas champion, Ryan Davidson.
A valiant effort on the part of the challenger, Allday Will Lockhart. But it's going to take a bit more than that to dethrone Ryan Davidson. What an impressive performance by the Bear. Ladies and gentlemen, stay seated and make sure you've got your popcorn ready, because up next, the Reality of Wrestling Championship between the two most accomplished athletes in the history of this company. It's Rex Andrews, and it's Gino, and it's next.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nancy Perez, and I'm here backstage with your tag team champions, Zach and Warren, Flight F.
Sir.
Now, guys, next week you both go against Legion.
Hold on, Nancy. Stop right there. Because I know exactly what you're about to ask us. See, what are our thoughts about defending the tag team titles against Legion? What the real question is, how do you feel about us defending the tag team titles against Legion? Yes. I mean, do you believe in Warren J and Zach Zilla?
Do you really rock with the champs?
I mean, are you a fan? The world wants to know, are you a fan of Fly Def?
Of course, absolutely.
See, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. And if that's true, we got something just for you. Hit him with it, Zach.
Bam.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that right there. That's the official Fly Def t-shirt, and that's just for you.
For me?
Yes.
Thank
Take that with you. Take it home with you. Wear it, rock it, and you can be fly just like your boys.
But as far as Legion goes, it's all the same. It's like a broken record with you guys. You see, you sell your souls to the devil, but you're all completely expendable. You're here one day, you mess up, and you're gone the next. And next week, we plan to put that message through your thick skulls.
Yeah, that's right. And it doesn't matter which two of y'all we face. At the end of the day, all remains the same. You're going to step in the ring with the flyest tag team on the scene.
Preach.
And we're going to show up and show out and do what we always do. And that simply is what we're supposed to do.
Yep. So, perfect? Is that what you expected? Perfect.
You told me you was 100%. That's what I was expecting. I asked you twice, dude. I knew it was something because you gave me a little bit of hesitation.
I gave you 100%. That's what I did give you. Physically, I may not have been 100%, but I gave you 100%.
Bro.
And if that didn't happen, it was over.
Look, your 100% wasn't good enough, dude. Your 100% wasn't 100%, dude. We need to get in the gym and train on that. We need to get that knee to my 100%. Because right now, that out there, what did that get us? What that got us? Nothing. So right now, as of right now, bro, you're not 100%. We need to get in the gym and do some training, bro. We need some training, bro.
Welcome back to the Row. Brad Gilmore alongside Matt Topolsky, and coming up next, one of the biggest matches in Reality of Wrestling. The former three-time Reality of Wrestling champion looking to make it a fourth in the Latin heartthrob Gino, and of course, the precision tactician, Rex Andrews. Brad Gilmore, high drama in this one between two of the biggest stars in the history of the reality of wrestling.
Absolutely, and Gino cannot get the upper hand like he did when he bum rushed Rex at the end of the last stand. This is one-on-one. This is mano-a-mano, and Rex Andrews, you've called him the most dangerous element in reality of wrestling. I've called him the precision tactician. Rex Andrews has a mean streak and a point to prove here tonight.
It's Rex Andrews, it's Gino, it's for the Reality of Wrestling Championship, and it's right now. The main event is seconds away, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Championship, and I don't think that Gino expected when he put his hands on Booker T that 1 week later, as a direct and proximate result of doing that, that instead of being fired or suspended or having his ass kicked by the Hall of Famer, he gets a title shot. Shocking. But nevertheless, here we are. It is Rex Andrews and Gino one more time. And we can talk all night about the history between these two, Brad Gilmore.
Absolutely, these two headlined the last Summer of Champions event. The precision tactician, Rex Andrews, who can't be too happy.
And if you missed the last stand and the epic encounter between Rex Andrews and Booker T, you got to check out the replay on realityofwrestling.com. It was a night, a passing of the torch, if you will. Rex Andrews took the WWE Hall of Famer to the limit.
The contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, the Latin heartthrob, Gino. And his opponent, from Dothan, Alabama, weighing in at 209 pounds, he is the Reality of Wrestling Champion, the Precision Tactician, Rex Andrews.
What a resume of accomplishments between both of these athletes. More than 6 title reigns between the two of them. Was it professional jealousy that brought Gino to this point?
And here we go. The biggest rematch in the history of reality of wrestling.
Wait a minute!
What the hell is going on here?
La Familia encircling the ring here.
They're trying to make their presence felt, I guess, and Rex Andrews teeing off on them. And now La Familia, hey, hold on.
Well, come on, Gino, do something! It's a 4-on-1 gang assault here from La Familia. Gino is looking on and laughing.
Hey, wait a minute. Gino and Eddie Cristiano just shook hands.
Gino has made a deal with the devil.
Well, we saw Gino talking to somebody last week after this announcement was made that this match was going to happen. We didn't know who it was, but I think we know now. Uh-oh. And now Jonathan Vega getting some hardware.
Oh, come on, guys. Come on.
What is going on?
This is ridiculous. Come on, Gino. Don't just stand there.
They got the arm of Rex Andrews pinned down to the ground. Rex Andrews, we've always called him the taker of arms and championships. Wait, hold on, no. Don't do this. Don't do this.
Gino practically co-signing this garbage.
Wait a minute, no.
Oh, come on, no. Come on, Gino. You go down this road and you can't come back. Come on, Gino. No. Damn it, no.
Oh, my gosh. Rex Andrews' arm is probably broken after that shot. Gino asking for the championship, and Diego De La Cruz obliges. And this has been exactly what you said, Matt, the